Good morning, guys and gals. Here we are yet again with a brand new video. Today we're going to talk about the election. Yes, the election. I promise you, though, it's not clickbait. I'm here to talk about some true difficulties that I'm having. So, if you're following the election, as you know, we're now down to what is most likely going to be a Hillary versus Trump presidency. That's the way it's going to be. And yeah, I'm torn on how to handle this. I'm torn on how to feel about it, and I'm unsure of what sort of response I'm going to get from YouTube and the American community at large. So, you know, be patient here. Anyway, before we get into anything real deep, I'm just going to play a couple of clips. Okay. Cue the candidates.
You proved once again there's no place like home. You know, in this campaign, we've won in every region of the country. From the north to the south, to the east, to the west, but this one's personal. New Yorkers, you've always had my back. And I've always tried to have yours. Today, together, we did it again, and I am deeply, deeply grateful. I want to thank everyone who came out and voted, and to all of you across New York who've known me and worked with me for so long. It is humbling. It's humbling that you'd trust me with the awesome responsibilities that await our next president.
On the left, we have Hill Dog, Hillary Clinton, currently under investigation by the FBI for decisions she may have made during the Benghazi attacks, which resulted in the deaths of 4 Americans.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. I want to start by, as always, thanking my family, my wife, Melania, my kids. They're not kids anymore, but they're kids as far as I'm concerned. They'll always be my kids. And I want to thank my great parents who are looking down right now, and my brother looking down on us. I want to thank my entire family, including Marianne, Elizabeth, Robert. And it's been some unbelievable day and evening and year, and never have been through anything like this, but it's a beautiful thing to watch and a beautiful thing to behold. And we're going to make America great again.
And on the right, we have Donald Trump, well known for his many business exploits, disliked by many for his physical appearance, for his demeanor, for his choice of words, and his all-around behavior. According to a recent CBS poll, Trump and Clinton have a higher unfavorability rating than any other frontrunner candidate since 1984. That's pretty extraordinary, because it means that for the first time in the vast majority of our voters' history, especially our younger ones, they are more unhappy with the choices that they do have than they have ever been, ever. And that says a lot. It really does. But really, this election is very symbolic. It represents something very, very deep, very much deeper than really what people are looking at it. You know, on the left, Hillary Clinton represents social engineering. She represents changes in social construct for many reasons, simply because of her genitalia. That doesn't mean she's not qualified, or that doesn't mean that for that reason she's not qualified. I don't personally feel she's qualified for a number of reasons, but that's just my opinion. On the right, Trump represents people who are unhappy. He represents the absolute unified disdain for what our government has become. And that says a lot too. And because of this, we're at a crossroads. And our choice is going to decide the fate of what happens to this country. Our choice is going to decide what happens to the soul of this country. Whether we were going to continue on a path where fiscal responsibility takes a back seat to social change, or whether or not we're going to put social change in the back seat and put fiscal responsibility up front. So, you know, I'm very much looking at this election from a non-emotional standpoint. I'm looking at it. I don't care what the candidates look like. I don't care what their gender is. I only care about the logic and facts of what they have to say and whether or not I feel it matches up with reality. On the few occasions where I've been able to have a calm, rational conversation with people on this topic, what I keep hearing is torn because of the choices we have, our choices. And I know I said it earlier in this video, but I did that specifically to frame this up, okay? What choices? What choices do we really have? Yeah, you tell me. What choices do we really have? Are these choices? Because they don't feel like choices. This feels like a circus. Like we're being entertained. Now, I'm not trying to imply any sort of widespread conspiracy about the elections. I'm not trying to do that at all. What I'm trying to say is that we've come to such an emotional place within debate, within politics, and within the choices that we make, that the people that represent us are kind of caricatures. They're almost not even real people. So when you look at the content of character, I would almost rather vote for this pile of garbage before I would vote for Hillary Clinton. And I personally would probably consider this guy to be a better candidate than Donald Trump. Now let's not kid ourselves. I'm still going to vote, and I already know whom I'm going to vote for. But I don't really think that that has much of a place here unless people really, really want to know. Because let's face it, I don't want to deal with the hate mongers throwing a tantrum over who I'm going to vote for. Let's be real, never was a Bernie Sanders supporter, and was still torn about Ted Cruz. But, moving forward, I'm just hoping that people are smart enough to vote for the candidate that's going to do the least amount of damage to what's left of this country. With that said, if you enjoyed the video, remember to slam that like button. Please comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you dislike the video, I'm sure you'll hate. I'm sure you'll hit that dislike button. You always do. And I'm okay with that. But pay me the respect of coming by to talk to me about it. Even if I call you crazy, tell me what you think about it. I respond to all of my comments, and those who are respectful, I still chat with them on a regular basis, and I hope to hear from you. Have a great day, folks.